What's up, guys? This is Ninja on the Ninja. And real quick, I just want to say, you'll notice what she said.
Small businesses, you said, can apply for the tariffs. What about the small businesses who had to shutter their doors because they couldn't compete because of the tariffs? I've had constituents.
Okay, so the point is that because of what's going on, right, they had some businesses were knocked out, basically. And I believe that the rich knows and knew that this outcome would happen because most of Americans are living. This includes businesses as well. They're living paycheck to paycheck. Most households are paycheck to paycheck. So when you make people pay more, it's harder for them to pay their bills. And as a business, it's way harder for them to pay their bills. Okay, so I'm just trying to establish the fact that that was like we knew this was coming. Okay, now the point is this happened during COVID as well. And my point is, this is the point. They want basically what they're doing is imagine America is a carpet. What Republicans are doing is shaking and whipping the carpet, trying to shake off all of the quote unquote freeloaders and people. But in reality, it's just the people who are just existing, barely making it. They're just scraping by. And it's like they're getting mad because it's bringing up the overall cost, right? Because it's a lot more pricey to be a business owner when you own businesses. And there is 1,000 businesses, and you have to pay a tax on 1,000 businesses. But if there's only 100 businesses, you only have to pay taxes on 100 businesses. For example, that's going on. And I want to tie that to housing because I used to live in the projects, right? I was evicted. I missed a payment on I think my electric bill or something, and I missed a payment, and they kicked me out of the home, and I was going through brain surgery and withdrawals, um, and whatnot at that time. So it was hard for me to work through everything that I was going through. But I basically lost my home and everything that I had and I grew up with since I was a little boy. Washing machine, refrigerator, dryer, my bed, my mom's bed, my the what's it called. I had a thing in the hallway that I had a video about that I said that I was gonna keep it forever. A shrine of when my mom died. Right? She had a shrine, my grandma, on my dogs and whatnot. That's gone. The TV, everything we've had for the longest of time. My Pokemon cards, everything gone, basically. And my point is, they just want money. They don't care about the people and the lives lost. All they cared was, we are not making any money from him. Get him out. Let's put in somebody who's gonna pay $1,000 so I can have money in my pocket. That's what they saw. That's the only thing they care, and that's the point, right? And the point is that is true back with COVID. A lot of companies could not pay their bills anymore. So what happened is a lot of Republican places went and bought the places, and that's what's going on. They're trying to take over. I imagine that that's going to happen now. Is a lot of places are going to fall through the cracks. And sure enough, Republicans are going to outbid anybody else because they have all the fucking money because of oil and whatnot. They're going to take everything, and they're going to stifle electric and the progress that we're making. Right? I don't care one way or the other, but it is what it is, and I just let it fall. But they're trying to prevent it from doing what it wants to do, and they've been doing that forever. Like, we're lucky that Elon Musk came around, or we would still be using gas-powered cars. We would not have electric cars. The technology has always been there since Tesla back in the day, and that's the guy's name, um, and whatnot, because the power has been there, right? And this choice has been there, but they make money from oil. So the longer we can stay needing oil, the more money we can make, and that's been the their goal. Basically, at the end of the day, that has been their goal, and I think that's why we're going to war with Iraq and all these places is because there's the good side and bad side of every nation, every state, every country, every whatever. There's a good and bad side. And the bad side of America is in cahoots with the bad side of Iraq. And they're going to war to make sure that it stays the same. That the, what do they always say in debate class? That the quid pro quo, or not the quid pro quo, I forget what they call it. The status quo, right? The status quo doesn't change. Whatever the word, I think that's the word. But basically, the world doesn't change. The world doesn't move forward. Anyways, that's it. Be well, be happy, be safe. Take care. God bless. Be strong. And that's all I want to say. So peace. Don't let the door hit you. Oh, first, praise Allah, praise Yevon, praise God. Do what you do is the point. Do what you do. It's whatever. Like, I'm power to you, bro. Um, I'm not trying to hold the enemy back. Gay traits, trans, straight, whatever. Power to you. Um, do what you do. Just stay out of my way. But anyways, be happy, be safe. Take care. God bless. And don't let the door hit you or the Lord split you. And peace.